And we are alive. Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. I'm George. You can find me as Golkero in various Amiga forums and chats or wherever you happen to be. For example, right now I am in the chat room of AMP3 and yeah, you can find me as Golkero there as well. So how are you doing? Happy Friday everyone. Just one step before the weekend. For some people in some countries it is a long weekend. C2, I think. So yeah, and today we are back on the classic Amigas, and we are back in PiStormed A1200 that I have here. And we are going to talk about, at least that's my plan, to talk about some music programs. And if one thing is Amiga known about is its games, right? And along with the games, what else? It was very interesting for Amiga. Graphics, that's right. But along with graphics, we had some exceptional music themes in games, and people were using the Amiga to create their own music, but also listen to music. So today I thought to talk about this and present some of the applications that I like to use on my classic Amigas. I don't know anything about how to create music, so I'm not going to show you something on that aspect. And we will see some good players, music players, to use whenever you are using your Amiga. One of these is of course Imp3. Right, we have seen almost in every stream of mine, so have that in mind. If you like to listen to online music, mods, XMs and all the stuff, even seeds from Commodore 64, you can use this program. It has a lot of features. And I'm talking about the music that C2, I know that C2 likes most than anything. So let's see what we have here. First of all, I have moved I have some songs in my PCMCIA, so I would like first to move them into my hard disk, which we can use to test the applications. And let me stop that music and go to directory opus. And now the last couple of weeks were pretty insane for me because we are close to the quarter and we try to finalize every commitment that we have in my company and my squad. So I haven't been prepared for many things, but that's not a problem because we are going to do it here all together, and you are going to laugh while I fail. So what I managed to do is to have some mods to try out, and also I have a few different audio files, MP3, SOG files, WAV, and MP3s in different quality, so we can test them with the Raspberry Pi and the PiStormed and see how well they play, or if you need to use something else, some hardware to play back some music. And we will try also to do that, to be able to stream music from online radio stations. So if you have any preferred radio station and you know the URL of it, please let me know in the chat, because we can use it in the player later. Okay, those files are copied, and let's open iBrowse. The first application that I like to use is AmigaAmp. You can find it at AmigaAmp.de. Have in mind that there are two A's here. This is the official website. The AmigaAmp is an application that looks very similar with WinAmp, the old classic audio player for Windows. By the way, I think the source code from WinAmp was released, or is about to be released sooner or later. Maybe I think something around September. So if you are interested to have a look in that source code, have your antennas raised, and yeah, maybe you have a chance to have a look. So we need the AmigaAmp for the 68K OS 3 version. As much as I remember, this is the same version like the OS 4, but it lacks support for some types of audio. Did I download it? No. So we will see what exactly it supports. But I think this the AmigaAmp is one of the most known audio players for Amiga. It supports skins, it supports some plugins to see the music playing and things like that. What I'm clicking here, internet downloads. Okay, AmigaAmp. The installation should be pretty simple, and if I recall correctly, it doesn't have an installer. So I'm going to put it in volumes, applications, music, but it might need the Mbega library. I have that installed since a couple of streams ago that we were playing these awesome games, the Gorky 17 and the Heretic 2. And also, if I recall correctly, we used it in another application as well in the past. So yeah, I have that installed. Okay, we have, this is the file. So this AmigaAmp, it requires Magic User Interface. This is the configuration. And since we have a really powerful system, I will go with maximize the quality, and we don't need to do any divide for MP2. None. Save, and let's start it and see how it plays. Also, let's have a look on the documentation. If it is mentioned what kind of audio files it supports. So for MP2, MP3, it requires the Mbega. For WAV AIFF and 8SVX, it requires SNT file library. Okay. Pro Tracker Octament, different trackers, mod plug library, and AMI SSL version 4.3 for HTTPS. On this system we have version 5. We will try to connect to some radio stations, but in case it doesn't work, we are going to install an earlier version. And also it requires AHI for the music. So, okay, let's start. And volumes, we have this music here, and let me add all of this. I'm not sure if it plays the OGG, need SNT file. Probably for the WAV. And the OGG files, I think, are not supported. So this is a 320 kbps, 48 kHz, and it seems to play just fine. Let me download the SNT file library in parallel while we listen to music. So this is a good test to see if we are going to have the sound breaking. Hey Preseta, welcome to the stream. Can we see the CPU load? Of course, Chitu. Let's see. Currently I have this only, this tool. But I think there is another tool we can find in AmiNet. Let me think. CPU load. System ID. Okay, let me install this. Now in the AmigaAmp README, I think it was saying, if I saw that right, SNT file library recommended 1.22 no async. Okay, so I'm going to close that. SNT extract SNT file. libraries. So here this is the one, I guess. New shell, copy, SMT file, no async, to libs, SMT file, dot library. Okay, and also I'm going to extract system no, this is not the one that I want. Let's start that again and try to play the web file. Can't open file, okay, but doesn't give me the requester this time. Do I have an older version of the SMT file? Sorry. Libs version SMT file. No, this is the 1.22. Okay, let's use NubDOS in case I can get some information here. And AmigaAmp. Again, music, wow. So as soon as I play the file, I get an error. It doesn't play it for some reason. Okay. But the problem is not that clear here, because it seems that it finds the file, but for some reason it can't play it. Is there a possibility that the file name is wrong for it? Maybe the space? Although there were spaces in the other files and they were playing fine, but let me try it. Okay, and no, unless it is some kind of format that is not supported. I don't know. Presenta says I'm here too for a short evening. Okay, no worries at all. Chitu says that's perfect, so sharp speed too. Presenta, I have pre-ordered AmigaOS 3.2 manual from Amiga Future. Oh yeah, you mean the book, huh? Did you contribute to it too? No. I don't have anything to do with the content of the book. I am curious to see what exactly is in there. I ordered it, of course, and yeah, I'm looking forward to grab it in my hands and have a good read of it. It seems big, a lot of pages, and it covers. It seems to cover almost everything that you might look about, even if you are an experienced user of AmigaOS. So I think that is not going to be something that we are going to get bored with. Perseda says, that's a shame. I loved your streams from the beginning when 3.2 was released. You have shown us so. Thank you so much. The thing is that this book was created mainly for the German market. That's why it took so long to be translated. And the writers are pretty experienced Amiga users, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be an awesome book. It was released in German a year ago or something, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine. That's why I ordered it in the first day that it was available in English. So this is a song which is 37 megabytes, 38, almost 38 megabytes. Although the quality is 96 kilobps, it plays just fine. So that means that you can play whatever MP3 files you want. It doesn't work with OGG. The OS4 version works fine with OGG, and for some reason it doesn't play the WAV. But let's see if we can find an online radio station that can be used with the AmigaAmp. And I'm going to use iBrowse to find one. Let's see how good this is going to end. If we can do it in Amiga only, or we need another system to listen to some online music. Remember that in the last stream we had a look on many different browsers, so if it doesn't work well with iBrowse, I'm going to check with another browser. So AmiNet.net. And also, if you have a preferred audio player, please let me know in the comments, because if we have time I can have a look on that as well. Now I don't see the internet being so healthy, so let me check. Either we lost the internet or something else is happening. What is going to happen if I pause? Nothing. If I stop? Nothing. So this doesn't have to do with the usage of the CPU or something. Okay. Let me do a reboot. I like AMP3, says Perseda. Me too. It gives you that freedom of, even if you don't have music on your system, and especially when you move from one system to the other, you can have your collection of favorite songs in AMP, and you can listen to it at any time wherever you are. And this is a very good feature. Feature. Okay, we have internet. Let's try again. So, online Shoutcast radio, and let me open one more browser for AmiNet.net. Sorry, here. I'm pretty sure the tool that I was looking for is called Idle. Working, yeah, that's it. Here it is, 2.3. Nice. I think that's the latest. So Chito, if you need for 68K systems something to use to see the CPU usage, Idle is a very nice, very useful application, and we will see it right now. And also I have found one other called PM, I think, but I haven't found it in AmiNet. I saw that at some point in a collection of one of the distributions that are out there, but Idle is fine, I think. And we were looking about an online radio station. Let's see, home directory, Shoutcast. The thing is that we need to be able to see the URL of the radio station. So Shoutcast is the protocol, or if you want, the servers that are supported from AmigaAmp, I think. That's why I'm looking for that. So let's see that. Any of those work with PPC? When you say PPC, you mean the AmigaOS 4 or something else? Or 68K? What kind of PPC you mean? I think there is a version of Idle for PPC. Warp OS. Here is the same, that checks the load for PPC. So if you have a CyberStorm PPC, for example, you can use the Idle WOS and you can see the PPC side. SLD Snake, welcome to stream. How are you doing? C277 says CyberStorm. CyberStorm with a PPC, of course, right? Yes, this is with the Idle WOS. Okay, let's see here. SLD Snake, today we are looking into audio players, something that gives us music. And I am looking right now, we have seen AmigaAmp playing MP3 files, but I'm looking right now for an audio radio station. This looks nice, so I'm going to bookmark this page, and I'm looking for a hair metal. Let's see if we can discover radio stations with the Amiga and listen to them. There is 0 results. Okay. Classic rock. Audio players, that's a must. Well, everything is a must have. Yes. If you have, I believe that if you have such a system that is fast on doing things, multiple things at the same time, multitasking, it would be good to have a good audio player to listen some music, right? Because you might be using iBrowse, you might use AmiRC and talk with people, and you might want to listen to some music at the same time. So we are going to see that, and we are also going to see how you can play CD audio CDs, and this page doesn't give me any results. Let's try the same page but in AmiFox. We have seen AmiFox last week, so the URL is directory.soundcast.com. Usually these kind of websites that have radio stations for Soundcast, they have you can download the M3U file, which is some kind of playlist. Okay, let's see if we can find something here. What did I do? Okay, I see here a radio station that I like to hear, the Rockantenne. This is from Germany and plays good rock music, so I'm going to try to download that and see how this works with AmiFox. Perseta says played Seconoid, nice, for Lemon Amiga screenshots and completed it last night. You completed it? Oh my god. I must recommend that game. Very professional at catching. Yeah, I'm looking forward to buy it. I have that in my view to buy it. Vincent, welcome. Greetings from hell. Too hot here. How much hot is Vincent in Greece right now? So you see, if you click on this icon that is the download, it proposes for the PLS file and any player, M3U. So I think that we can download any of these. Let's try with the WinAmp. 1000 degrees, oh my god. Yeah, it's too hot over there right now. In Ireland right now we have, I don't know, 16, 17, and it is raining whole day. So let's see how we can download that file. If we download it, we can use it. If that doesn't work, send backspace, no. We have to find a way to do it in Amiga. That's the goal. Download link, copy link. Okay. Download link. Great. I will download it in RAM. Okay. So what I did was right click over this link, and if we are lucky, we should have here the playlist. Perfect, it seems fine. And if we can minimize that, go and start the music, AmigaAmp, here like that, and then we can say load list from RAM. Let me remove that. The thing is that I don't see anything because the PLS file is not just PLS. If I need to rename it like that, and then I can see it and listen to music. I hope it recognizes it. Again, I lost the internet for some reason. Okay, let me save that playlist. Let me quit this file, these applications. Okay, let me restart. Yeah, for some reason this is the second time that I'm losing the connection to the network, the Wi-Fi. Remember that this is the PiStormed and I'm using the Wi-Fi from the Raspberry Pi, so yeah, I don't know, it should be stable. Perseta, when you played Second, you played with two joysticks, or you used keyboards and a joystick? How did you play that? Because I think it requires a controller with two pads, right? SLT next week we have Posadas Amiga party here in South Spain. It's usually 43 degrees. You are going to have so much fun. And watch out your Amigas, because I don't know how well they are going to behave in that temperatures. Fishhead says, like Alien Fish Finger, that had a lot of achievements. So where we, let's try again. Music, AmigaAmp. Okay, let me check that I have internet connection. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Perfect. Music. Let's listen to some music. I guess you heard that. So yeah, we can listen to some music, radio stations and all the stuff. It works, and we did it only on Amiga. So we have that checked. We can find radio stations. Although we used the AmiFox, that is a proxy browser, as we seen last week, If you haven't seen the stream from last week or you missed it, I'm going to upload it in YouTube tomorrow maybe, so you can find it there. After that, what else we can use? There is, first of all, there are a lot of audio players. So I'm going to check out the AmiNetRadio. It doesn't have to do anything with AmiNet, but is AmiNet Network Radio. So let's see. You can find it at AmigaZeux.net/ANR. It's quite old player, but a pretty good one. And also it has a version for Morphos. So let's download it and see about the requirements. It requires Magic User Interface, a render library, GUI graphics library, and a Mecha library. The render library and the GUI graphics library we are not going to need to install because I think they are already installed because I installed the Magic User Interface 5. So these should be included. But we will see. If I check here, let me see. No, not here. Yeah. We should see here the GUI graphics. That's part of the Magic User Interface, and if we go to libraries and have a look there, list we have the GUI graphics library installed, and list render. We have the render library installed. So that's good. It saves us from installing all this stuff ourselves. And let's find it. ANR. Where did I save it? Maybe inside the internet. I browse. Yes. I need to change the default download folder. Let me do that right now. Settings in iBrowse. If I go to directories, okay, download, ProgDir, we don't want there. Volumes, applications, internet, downloads. Okay, save, done. Okay. AmiNetRadio. It doesn't have any installation, so I'm going to put it here. I'm going to change the icon by loading the default. Save. Let's start it. Asyncio library. Okay, let's find it. And go to AmiNet. Let me open a new browser. And let me see if there is a newer one. This is for S4. This is for PPC, WorkOS. Okay, so this one. Okay. here open. I just need to refresh, and we have it. Extract. The system is so fast. Sometimes I forget that I am on a 68 system completely. Okay. Control C, let me bring it forward, copy. And let's try again. Okay, this is requires an extra stack. What we can try is to increase the stack here from 8K to 32, 76, 8. Cool, it started. Oh my god, the camera froze. Yeah, of course, nothing is going to go as it should. Let's see if we can bring it back. No, it doesn't work. Let me switch the other camera. Here. Much better? No, I don't think so. Because you lost the view from the Amiga. Let me bring it here. Okay, almost there. Deluxe, welcome to the stream. You can also play radio stations with Hippoplayer. Yes. There you have search functions for radio stations also. It's in my list to see it later. Yeah, you are right. The latest versions of Hippoplayer have a lot of new features, like playing radio stations from online resources. So yeah, we are going to have a look on that. Perseda says my spell was defeated. Yeah, I have at least one more camera, so yeah, it's not that I have a lot more cameras, so if you make that spell again, you might defeat me. C2 says one down, one to go. Yes, exactly that. So AmiNetRadio is a very cool player. It was one of the audio players back in the day that introduced support for shoutcast resources, and it also has the ability to change the GUI, the look of the GUI. So we have seen the classic, this one. We can check some of the others, I guess, if it works, if it doesn't crash, if everything goes well. Yes, it took a little bit more time. It seems there is a problem with the transparencies. That's why we have here this pink background, but this is the skin that I mostly used back in the day, especially on the Morpho systems that I was using. It's pretty good, and it has also, what else we can have? Player info, okay, playlist editor, and also shout search. I don't think the sound search is working anymore, but let's give it a try. Yeah, it doesn't return any results. But we can, what do we have here? If you right click on these buttons that have that dot at the top right corner, you have more choices. Add single files of the corner of directory without recursion. Add the directory recursive and create a single playlist. Add directory recursion and create a playlist for each directory. No. Let's try that. I'm not sure if it is going to work because we have a PLS playlist, but we are not losing anything. If it doesn't work, we can do the other thing. Just open the PLS file with an editor like that, and take the URL, copy, and go to the ANR and add here, add files, add URL, right click with the mouse, location, here, name, rock antenna, add, and try again. Aris Amiga says, is it a Morpho Sport? I think that back in the day it was first released for 68K and then it was ported in Morphos. But have in mind that this theme is blue. Let's see if we can change it.
Rockige Geschenke und Biker Rock nonstop. Ride Online, die digitale Motorradplattform auf rideonline.de.
Wir brauchen dich. Wir wollen Audiowerbung besser machen.
And what else? This a more plain and it has this WinAmp, which you can also add some skins and make it work and look like WinAmp as well, whatever you like. Now that I have said that, let's try something. If you go to amiga-look.org, new browser, amiga-look.org, there you will find there skins that you can use with AmigaAmp. Let's see how it looks and works. So skins, AmiDoc, AmiDoc, amplifier, play CD, a few things. So let's see AmigaAmp. There is only one skin over there. 86 skin collection for AmigaAmp. Let's try that. Can we download it? Yes, here it is. Download. Okay. That's a big collection, 10 megabytes of skins. Perseta says I cannot go to Kickstarter party. I am very looking to Amiga 40 next year though. I'm looking for Amiga 40 as well. I heard that it's going to be amazing. Yeah, I'm not going to Kickstarter party either. Unfortunately, I would like to be there, but unfortunately I can't do that. So yeah, Amiga 40 is the next place that I'm going to meet you, right? So we have a date. I have the downloads here. Let's see, Amiga skins. Okay, extract to RAM. Blazing fast. Let's go. And we have here that collection. Preview. Nice. Skins, all this stuff. I guess we can always copy them. Control A. Music, AmigaAmp, skins. Copy them here, and I'm going to copy a couple of them into the AmiNetRadio. How can I load them? Let me see. If I go to settings, can I set the directory? No. We scan skins. Okay, so I'm going to copy them, some of them, and see if they are working. Great. And music, AmiNetRadio. Skins. This is for ANR skin. WinAmp skins here. We have base. Will it use the WSZ? Go back. Okay. Or does it need only folders? I don't know, but we are going to find out. Okay. Okay. Silicon strip. Okay. Rescan. It says all of them. Let's try the AMP Extreme. Nice. Ooh. So we have AmiNetRadio with a nice skin. Cool. I don't leave it for too much time because I want to upload the video on YouTube and I don't want to have any strike because of the music. So, AmiNetRadio. I don't know what you think, if this looks like a good application for you. I love it. Actually, I have it installed on my Morpho system and I use it a lot. This specific scheme, I think it has some different ones or not. Green rice, nah, it's pretty much the same. Okay, what else can we do with that? Playlist editors, out search, we saw them. History, streams. I usually use the playlist only. Let's try and add here add files, and I'm going to add from music, all this stuff here, and try and see which are working. use. Let's go with the simple Magic User Interface skin or look and feel. Is anyone going to the Kickstart in Nottingham? URL volume log. Okay, let's have the playlist editor and try the mod files. No, they are not able to play. Let's try the MP3. It works fine. Okay. And while we have this, let me try again to run the idle and see how we do on CPU usage. It's not bad if you consider that you have two graphs here that are playing with the music, the one in the player and the one at the side. And we have a browser open where we can go to, let's say, open a new one, or use this one, and go to AmigaNews.de and have a look in the latest news, for example. Wow, there is a new version of SDL for AmigaOS 4. Interesting. Okay, let's go next. Next application. Let's see Hippoplayer. After a reboot. C2 says, nice, wow, not bad at all. It seems like there is no need for Prisma. No, I think I agree with you. The Prisma is a very nice sound card that helps to avoid using CPU for playing music. OGG files, MP3s, FLAC, or the WAV files. You can play them all with the Prisma. The downside is that the Prisma right now, if you can't find it as a new one. You have to buy it used, and it costs more than the Raspberry Pi with the PiStormed. Much more. So yeah, a card that was sold as new for 80 euros right now is almost 200 euros. So That's tempting me to sell mine. Yes, it supports FLAC. Yes. Now I don't know if you are going to have a FLAC file in your classic Amiga, because these files tend to be quite big, and I have never used this kind of files, just for testing reasons, a couple of them. So yeah, I don't know if that would be something that people would use with their Amigas. It's not that you are going to get from from the Prisma the pristine audio that you need a lossless format to listen everything in the music. I guess in such situations you are going to go with a much more capable system. Anyway, let's go with downloading the Hippoplayer, see how we can install it and how we can use it. Okay, we have let's sort it with date. As you can see, there is Hippoplayer update 261. Let's download it. And Hippoplayer, since the development restarted, it is quite active. The developer releases a lot of updates frequently. So this is the update, and this usually has only the binaries that you need. To make the installation, you will need to download the full package, which is from 2000, I think. That's the one. Yes, let's download it. And here there is a free key file, but I'm not sure if this is still needed. Deluxe, about the Hippoplayer, do you know if we need to download the key file or it is not needed anymore? So what I'm going to do is to downloads, get the Hippoplayer extracted in RAM, like that. Hippoplayer, okay. Install readme, let's see. Copy hip and hip info to wherever you keep your tools. Copy Hippoplayer.group into S, Hippoplayer PS3M into S. Rec tools libraries required. Copy the player libraries you need into libraries. Okay. So I'm going to copy the Hippoplayer as it is inside music. And here we have Hippo support. What I like to do usually is to take all these files and copy them inside the Hippoplayer. Come on. Like that. Now it says in the installer to copy these two files. Copy these two files into S. Great, and we have here libraries. I don't remember if we have rec tools already installed. Let's see. And let's get up here. So, MetPlayer, MLine. So I'm going to copy them over. Okay, rec tools is already installed. I'm going to keep the one I have. Probably it's a newer version. Most probably. Okay, so if I run it right now, it works. But this is version 2.45. Let's extract the update. Before I do that, I'm going to delete from the RAM those files. I don't need them anymore. Retry. Okay, and extract the, where is it? Update. Great. Extract. So what we have now? PlaySeed library. In the update there is a version, a newer version. Let's see. Version of PlaySeed. And the version that I have in libs, PlaySeed. Yes. So I need to copy that. Copy PlaySeed into libs because it is a newer version. Then I need to copy the group into S because it is a newer version. And here we have, where is it? We have Hippoplayer. Let's load the default icon. Save. That's okay, like that. Snapshot all. So I'm going to copy this one here, and I'm going to copy also this one and this update information just to have them in case I need it. And now we have 2.61. Great. Now what we need to do, this is Hippoplayer info, okay, and from here we have prefs. Have in mind that every button here in Hippoplayer is has two usabilities, but you have to use the different mouse button, left and right. So if I click with the left mouse button on PR, I get the preferences, and there are a lot of things that you can investigate and use here. Applications, music, like that. Sorry. Volumes, applications, music, modes, like that. Okay. What else? Let's enable the AHI and the mode. Oh no. And we have a crash. Let's wait the system to reboot. So this shows the amount of compatibility of the PiStormed, of course. So we had a crash when we resized the window. In the past, the older versions of Hippoplayer didn't have the resizing of the windows, usually. These are something that started to appear in the player with the updates. For example, especially this was not there. You had the Hippoplayer as small as possible. So let's try again. Loading modules, applications, music mods. Okay, let's save it. You never know. Okay, select all. Okay, and it plays the songs just fine. mod files. Let me find. Great. Right now it plays the audio from the Polar. Okay, so let's try and enable AHI. And I will enable this one. And we got again a crash. Blood money. Yeah, I can play that after the boot. Maybe now it crashed because I changed the usage of AHI and while the song was playing. We will see if this is something that will happen again. Okay, so if I'm not wrong, we have that, we don't have that enabled. Let's enable it. Okay, save, and it crashed again. So there is a problem with the AHI selection, I guess. That's a good thing to find problems. Is this the player that lets you listen to the samples of the mod? No. You refer to another one. The one that you are looking for should be a tracker. Okay, let's try again. And so enable AHI. Is there a problem with the mode? Let's select the default audio mode and let's click use, and it crashed. So for me right now the Hippoplayer is crashing when I select to use the AHI, which is installed. It is the latest version and I don't understand why this is happening. Maybe this is some kind of incompatibility. But the thing is, if we don't have AHI enabled, can we listen to MP3s or something like that? Or maybe online radio? So from this icon here we can switch to see different lists. Here we have the favorites. Here we have we can select from a folder, I guess. Okay, you have to navigate with the cursor keys and the enter. So if I go to music, if I go modes, let me try an MP3. Player group, check that the file Hippoplayer group is up to date. It is. No. Especially WAV. Modes. Blood money.
There's a whole lot more coming.
The biggest unanswered question is where is the money?
So this list is more like navigating into your hard disks instead of loading a list of files in your main list. So you can go back. What else we can find? Search disabled, UHC tools missing or too old. UHC tools is a collection of files, of scripts that you can use to download stuff from AmiNet, from OS40pod and things like that. Search also into these websites and download applications or utilities without the need of a browser. It's a pretty useful package, and I guess this is using UHC tools to be able to download from websites music and play them automatically. And that's all we have here.
The biggest unanswered question is, where is the mother? Where is the mother?
So we have the Hippoplayer group. I wonder if the copy before it was not happen, didn't happen as it should. So I'm going to compare these files. Hippoplayer here group. Yeah, the size seems correct. Let me restart it and try again to load MP3s, for example. Music, yeah, it doesn't work. Will we get again the crash? Let's see, something like that. Master volume. Yes, it crashed again. Yeah, it doesn't like to use AHI for some reason. So let's go to the next one, which is EaglePlayer. Okay. EaglePlayer is also a very loved player. It's mostly for playing music from trackers. I am not aware if you can play MP3s or something. Maybe there is a plugin that supports it. So you can download it from AmiNet version 2.06. I haven't heard of any recent development on this player. I don't know if you know anything about it. And also this is one of the players that has a lot of plugins. And a few of them are available online to download. Let's move on and install it. Where's it? EaglePlayer, like that. I don't think we need any installation. It doesn't have any installation script, so I'm just going to extract inside the music folder. Great. Hope, EaglePlayer, info, yes. Okay, let's go. Let me close that. That's the default window, and from this the most unique menu that I have seen in any application. You can navigate to your hard disk through the menu, which is crazy. And one of the nice skins is this one. Which on my 1230 system, the Amiga 1200 with the Blizzard, with the 030 CPU, it's not that you would like to have it enabled, otherwise you will not be able to do anything else. Yeah, Irish Amiga, the best music ever. C2 says, can you navigate the menu without releasing the right mouse button? No, you can't. This skin has features like you turn the knob to change the volume, and it has something like animations. Let's see if we go with the 24-bit. And also there are some engines like the FFT analyzer. That's like Sonic Hi-Fi from the 90s, exactly. It looks awesome. Modes. That plugin with the FFT analyzer is really good. And it works pretty good on this system. Hey FF Shock, welcome to the stream. Have in mind that right now we are having music with mode, which on simple Motorola CPUs it's quite heavy, and we have two analyzers at the bottom and here in this window. So yeah, it's not a simple thing to have on your system. OP, welcome! Welcome the stream. Today OP we are looking into audio players, and we check how they are working with the PiStormed Amiga. Cito says the speed gives OS4 vibes. Yes, although this player is a little bit tricky to make it work with AmigaOS 4, but it is doable and it works pretty well. The problem there is mostly with the timer, with the timing and the device that you need to use. But I have done a stream some time ago, a few years ago, that shows how exactly this is working. SLD Snake says awesome experience, maybe a backport OS4 to PiStormed. yeah. Actually, you don't need that. You have AmigaOS 3.2, it has a lot of features from the AmigaOS 4, and it is 68K, because to backport OS 4 to PiStormed, I know you are kidding, but let's say that you would like to do it. The logic is what you should do is to backport from PPC to 68K actually, and this is AmigaOS 3.2, so we have it there. The thing is that you need to put themes, have TrueType fonts with anti-aliasing, and better looking icons that you can already download from OS4 Depot if you want. So yeah, it is doable. Okay, and this player has a lot of things that you could have a look into if you use it. A lot of features. It is unfortunately that this is not maintained anymore. You can have AmigaAmp theme, as you can see, with analyzer here, everything is there, and because it is a mod you don't see the slider of the position of the audio. Yeah, there are a lot of things that you need to experiment with. So this is EaglePlayer, download it from AmiNet. Great choice. Another one is, let's see, it's a simple, oh, nice colors. SongPlayer. Do we have internet? No, time for a reboot. Today we have done so many reboots. I think I need to add a counter in the screen for the reboots and the times that I am killed whenever I'm playing games on the AmigaOS 4 gaming nights every Tuesday. SLD Snake says, yeah, we have already things in the background backported from OS 4, yes. OP says they are working on a PiStormed for Atari ST. What's that? What's the reason to have a PiStormed on Atari ST? What are you going to run there? I'm kidding. That's a very good thing, I think. I have heard also that some people are looking into making a PiStormed for the classic Macintosh computers, the 68K Macintosh computers, which will be also be quite interesting for some people. Counter for jump scares too, please. Yeah, that will be awesome to have. Let's have a look on SongPlayer in AmiNet. That would be better. SongPlayer is one more audio player that I like to have in my system, because as I have seen that for AmigaOS 4 and for, I think, for Morphos, there were recently new versions of the player. So it is somehow maintained at some level, and also it is able to play CD audio and MP3s 1.62, okay, which is good. Let's download it, extract it. SongPlayer, and it has a simple minimal user interface, so yeah, let's have a look at that. Yeah, it doesn't need any installation, so I'm going to copy that here. Okay, snapshot all. Select the song, open, and let's go to music and select everything from here. Okay, the MP3, the big MP3 with the 37 megabytes is working fine. Great. How about the WAV? I don't think it works. The rest of the MP3s, as you can see, the OGG file was not loaded at all. And the MP3s are playing just fine. Here are the supported formats, so you can play IFF and 8SVX. I see here that it could play wave, but maybe it has to do with the format of this wave that I have, this file that I have. Maybe it needs to be changed. And we have MPEG as well. About the wave, I wonder if there is a tool that we could use to change the file in Amiga. I have here to show you one application that is called SoundFX, and see if that could be used. Let's go and see that. If that could be used to change the format. I am afraid that it's not going to work that well, because I don't know if it is going to recognize the format that I have right now. So we will see how it goes, and let's play with that. SoundFX is a great tool to edit your songs if you want, and actually you can find it at sonicpulse.de and download it from there. Here at the left there is SoundFX, if you go to download, you can find these files in LZX and LHA. I have right now downloaded all these files. Let me check. Here, music. So let me open directory opus, and here I'm going to go to RAM. Okay, the opus doesn't extract them, so I'm going to go with the method of double clicking and using Avalanche. Okay, we want here a new folder, SFX, create, okay, and extract everything in there. SFX data, yes to all. So I selected the one that says 40M here, because it is for 68040 CPU. Documentation. Extract, yes to all. Am I doing that correctly? Let me think. Because I see every single of these have the installer, but it might be generic. Translations, I don't care about these. Goodies. Yeah, let's extract them as well. So, RAM, SFX, okay, install. Let's see how it goes. Welcome to the installation of SoundFX. The script will copy all the files you need to run SoundFX to your hard disk. Remember all your choices permanently. If you run the script the next time in novice or average mode, it will assume all choices to be like the last time and proceed quietly. You will only be asked if there is a new choice required. Okay. So, please choose a destination directory. A drawer called SFX will be automatically generated. So I need to go to applications, music. Please make sure that you have at least 5 to 10 megabytes free space. Please choose a directory where the font should be installed to. In the prompt here. Let's go with glow icons. Okay, we're fine with that. Now requires open URL library version 3, but it is not installed or too old. Proceed. Pop-up menu library. Identify library. Okay. Let's see, pop-up menu library. Is successfully installed. Please read the guide to learn how to work with the program. Okay, proceed. Let's start run it. Okay. SoundFX has automatically initialized some of the preferences for your system. You can save these settings to make these changes permanent. This is an unregistered version of SoundFX. Saving of your work and using RXport is disabled. See guide for further information. Okay. So, I recommend using Magic Menu, CD Exciser, MCP and Visual Preferences for a better looking GUI. Okay. So let's first save the preferences and let's load the file. Parent, music. Let's see if we can load the wave. The sample has not been saved correctly. I advise you to save the sample again. Okay, okay, it loaded it. Okay, let's see if we can play. No. So possibly this wave is not. It is broken for some reason. How about an MP3? Okay. Play. That plays quite well. This is the formats that you can use to load something, an audio file, and this is the format that you can use to save an audio file. This tool actually it is meant to be used to edit your audio files and cut some parts and repeat them in other places, or create your own music, I guess, from samples, maybe. Let me see if I can change the screen font, the size, topaz, 11, okay, okay, yes. And can I change also this one? Yes, it works just fine. So what can you do? I think you can select an area like that. This is stereo audio, of course. You can change the size. Come on, like that. Okay, and you can copy that. New. Okay, no. New stereo. Can I paste it here? Paste at beginning. Yes. And let me zoom out. Okay, so the part that I got plays here. Yes. And also you can analyze some of your code, of your audio. Zoom range, edit. Preferences, contents. Okay, if I go here and I say Costeco. Okay, we can't use the export. What's that? Oh, okay. But we have some options here. So if I go and say echo process, okay, let's play that part. I don't know if you can hear it, but it has some echo. If I go here, for example, and do, what should I do? Smear? I don't have a clue what that is, but I can go here and play. Oh. So in theory, and you can edit your audios and then export. Okay, this is the demo version. You can't do that here, but you can select a file, a type of audio, a format, and extract it. Export it in a different format. And I see that there is also MPEG. Now, this is a demo version. There is, if you go to AmigaFuture.de, they have downloads for many applications, full versions, and I think there is a SoundFX version there that has a key that you can use. Otherwise, you should communicate with the developer. I think I have done that before, and he is replying. So you can communicate with the developer and see if you can get a key for you. I'm not sure if he still generates keys. SoundFX is a great application to edit audio on AmigaOS 4, AmigaOS 3, and I suggest you to have a look if you want to do something like that. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. I had some other things that I would like to show you, but I will keep them for the next stream. I'm thinking I want to have a look how I can have a CD player here on my Amiga and play audio CDs. And also the other thing that I would like to do is how can we capture and convert audio CDs to MP3s, for example. But I will keep these two topics for the next stream. Thanks everyone for being here. Thank you SLD Snake, thank you C277, thank you FFShock and Aris Amiga for being here. Thank you OP for being here. Thank you Patrick. Thanks Preseta and Vincent GR for passing by, and everyone in the chat that I missed. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Yeah, sometimes talking about applications and what can you do is a thing that might not be so interesting for some people, but I think that you have to find ways to use your Amiga more and more and do stuff in this system. If you spend time and money to make it as powerful as possible, you have to find a way to use it. Even not every day, but at least do something with that. Thanks everyone for being here. I would like to let you know that you can find information about my Amiga projects at the coffee.com/Volkero, where I post articles about what I'm doing, and also I post information about the previous streams and recordings of them. So you can find everything there, but also you can find my recordings in YouTube if you would like. I would like to thank all my monthly supporters, who are Breed, Christopher White, Daniel Jedlika, Emek, Livelord and Tim Grooms. Thanks again for everyone for being here. I hope you had fun and it was interesting. Let's have a look if there is anyone who is streaming anything about Amiga. Remember that every Tuesday I'm streaming for, I have the AmigaOS 4 gaming nights, and I stream games from AmigaOS 4 systems. So if you have time and you would like to see what kind of games you could play in an AmigaOS 4 system, have a look, join me, and I hope you are going to have fun with the games that I play there, and especially the jump scares that Situ mentioned earlier, because right now I'm trying to finish the Doom 3 and it's a little bit scary. And every Friday I'm streaming with the classic Amigas, but in the future I'm not going only to do classic Amigas. We are going to see how to change the topic a little bit, or do different things that might be interesting for you as well. But for now we are diving into AmigaOS 3 and PiStormed, which is going to happen next stream as well. Thanks again everyone for being here. Let's go and raid Kiefer Geo. He's playing some usually he's playing some RPG games, but now he's playing something different, which seems interesting. It's not an Amiga game, but it seems interesting. Let's go and raid him, and thanks again for being here. I hope I'm going to see you soon. Bye bye.